And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Reforged replay. It's a nice 5v3 at the city of Dale. Today's replay comes from the Trumpster. And before we get started, if you'd like to send me through other Reforged replays like this, or other Total War replays like Rise of Mordor, Total War Rome 2, Napoleon Total War 3, just to name a few, there are links displayed on your screen, and also in the description below. You're more than welcome to also send me the replays to my own Discord at Scouts Reconnaissance. A link to that Discord is also in the description below. If you'd like to support my work, there's a PayPal option, Subscribestar, Patreon, or Steam donation link in the description below. But if you'd like to support my work in other ways, please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And I'd just like to add that 60% of my viewers are actually unsubscribed at the moment, so hopefully I can earn your subscription today. And with that, let's get in with this replay. So, the Trumpster is commanding the realm of Dale. He's one of 3 defenders, as I said. We have some Dalian Paladins here. His first ally is Y2K86, commanding the realm of Harad, and his final ally is Harad, commanded by Beastie Kont, or COTN. We have some champions of Nafarat here, some Trollmen of Harad, some Harvagers of Casimir. We have some Swordmasters of Asgaroth, 2 units armoured up. We have a catapult here from Harad, some Athala Rangers, and Blackshot Dragon Slayers. So some pretty heavy hitters actually in the Citadel at the moment. We'll go this way first. We have some Bardian Marksmen here, armoured up I believe, some Dalian Royal Guard, Seldon River Patrol, Bardian Marksmen, some Serpent's Fangs, more Marksmen. We have some Dalian Spearmen here, some more Seldon River Patrol, some Dismounted Earls of Dale, looks to be 4 units of them in fact, yep. We have some Bardian Herd, 3 units, some Hashari Stalkers, some Sathron Pikemen, 2 units there, some Dismounted Serpent Guard, armoured up I believe, 2 units, some Trollmen of Harad here, more Southron Pikes, Dismounted Serpent Guard, armoured up, more Beast Hunters, that's a mid-tier Javelin unit. I'd be surprised if Y2K didn't bring Demons of the Desert, so hopefully we'll see them in action later. Making our way around the city, looking for more additional troops. It doesn't appear to be anything over here. And so I'll make our way towards the back of the city, where we find some Trollmen of Harad, the Demons of the Desert themselves. We have some Adudium Shield Guard here, some Balaga Pikemen, some Hashari Shadows. That's pretty much the, I'm trying to think of the Arthur name. The Grey Company, that's it. Basically, body piercing unit on horseback. We have Nari Sentinels, 2 units of our Karandas Legion, some Adudium Shield Guard, some Corsair Blackguards on the walls, either side, no, just this side. Belakith Marksmen on the other side. We have some more Adudium Shield Guard, our Karandas Legion, Belakith Axe Guard, armoured up I believe, some Naru Sentinels, some Corsair Fencers, which is a dagger throwing unit first and foremost, and they're a decent melee unit as long as they have support. Next we have some Balaga Pikemen, some Casimir's Rangers, and some Belakith Axe Guard here as well. 2 units, 2 more units of the Axe Guard actually. And we have some Karandas Legion in the courtyard here. And I think that's it. That brings us to the first attacker. And today, that is Isengard, commanded by Big Butt Cheeks. So Big here's got some Uruk-hai infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4 units here. Dungeon Clansmen. We have some Uruk-hai Raiders, 2 units. Uruk-hai Pikes, 3 units. Some Uruk-hai Berserkers. Trolls of the White Hand, Warg Riders. Some Uruk-hai Crossbows, 2 units. And some Nazgahai. So 2 units of Wargs here total. And that's all I see there for him at the moment. We'll keep an eye out for the Snaga Skirmishers, of course. Next we have Dorwinion, given by Joey One Kenobi. Nice name. If you're new, Joey, welcome to Reforged. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 units here of Evelyn Infantry. We have some Lumbermen next. We have 2 units actually. Oh no, is it 2? Yeah, 2 units of Maquindi Bows I believe, just mixed in there with each other. We have some Evelyn Hammerguard and Maquindi Glade Masters. We'll keep an eye out for Nendor Glayguard and any other hidden units, because it seems to be a little bit too small there for him. Next we have Lindon, commanded by the Vengeful One, who's no stranger to Reforged. He's got some Harmon Riders here, some Mython Nobles. A little bit odd to see these guys. I wonder how Lindon's going to use them later. This will only work as long as the defenders sally out with their own cav, which I didn't really see them have any cav except for the Hashari Shadows in there. Next we have some Fallen Marines, Mython Marines, 2 units there. Some Mython Pikemen, I think 2 units there. Fallen Pikes, 2 units. We have some Harlan Infantry mixed in there as well. We have some Wardens of Elistirium. More fallen on pikes. We have some Nandor. Is it? I'm trying to find out where they are. There they are. Northern Blade Masters and maybe Northern Guard as well. But I don't see any Guard at the moment. All I see is the Blade Masters. So we'll keep an eye out for that. But yeah, this formation, Lindon's obviously very paranoid about a cav charge. He's obviously seen prior videos where the defenders have sallied out there and caused a lot of damage to the attacking armies. But I think his caution will be for naught today. But you know, it's always helpful to be cautious, so I won't hold that against you, Lindon. Nice formation. The next attacker is Rudar, commanded by MP Bekami 13. We have some Dunman Spearmen here. We have some Herodane Pikes here. Some Rudar Clansmen, Rudar Swordsmen, Etamor's Tronters, 2 units I think, a Catapult, Herodane Berserkers, Richmond Slavers, and a bunch of other hidden units I bet, which we can't see at the moment. MP's also another person that's very cautious about defending cav charges. The attacking armies these days, I've noticed, have been very, very cautious in their setup. Whenever they've spawned on this map for the first time, lately, they've always adopted a kind of either rectangle or a circular defensive formation, just to see what the defenders do first before they actually move on the city of Dale. It's not a bad thing to do. We have some Coalfire Maidens here, I think 2 units for MP. And we come to, I believe, the final attacker today. Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, sorry, commanded by Dog, or Douche. Maybe Douche. We have some Hammers of Gundabad here, some First Legion Pikes, some Sentries of Khazad-dûm, Warriors of Khazad-dûm, Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, Iron Watch of Miramir, more Reclaimers, more Sentries. We also have some Hammers of Gundabad over here. It's a strange pike formation, but I guess the idea is Cav comes in, Dwarves charge them, they send them into a panic, they try to run away, impale themselves on the pikes. We have some Mithril Guard, we have some Warriors of Khazad-dûm, 3 units here. More Warriors, I think I've already called them out before. And that's all I see there for him. And I believe that's it. So we'll get the siege started, guys. Enjoy. So it's a little bit odd, the deployment of the attackers. No one's actually going in the main gate, but the front gate of Dale here. So it's possible the wars might do that. But I think we're a little ways off from our first engagement. So we'll do a small cut here, guys, and come back once we see the first action. Alright guys, we're back. We can see Big Butt Cheeks assaulting the walls. He's knocked down the gate already. His troops are getting on the walls, as I said. Y2K's got a small force here, just to maybe, I don't know, skirmish a little bit. Just sort of touch blades, so to speak. Now, Y2K seems to have deployed a similar formation over here. We've got Dismounted Serpent Guard out front. We'll have Beast Hunters behind. But there's no defending troops over here, so the defenders have practically given up all the lower levels here at this stage. A little bit odd. And what's even weirder is that it seems that MP has used his catapult to knock down a section of the wall, which I think was totally unnecessary because the defenders have given up the lower levels. Like, there's no need to open so many choke points up. We've got siege towers in place. He's knocking down the gate already. He probably should have saved his ammunition to try and make more holes in the second level. I think that would have more benefited him in the long run and his team. So, you know, if the defenders have given up the lower levels, you shouldn't really waste any catapult ammunition trying to knock it down. You should save it for the next level, because he can knock down more sections of the wall that way. He has more ammunition to spare for that. Now we've got cavalry running around at the lower levels at the moment. Now what's weird is that Big Butt is on the walls here, but he's not doing anything at the moment. The Winnians open up the back entrance. Whoa, 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 what the hell happened here? Just trying to see what happened. I think for some reason these crossbows here, they're trying to shoot, but all their ammunition is getting caught here on the walls. Sorry, getting caught on the siege tower. Now, in terms of what's shooting at them, looks like the Bardian Marksman here from the Trumpster has really been digging into the Uruk-hai crossbows, and now they're going after the second Uruk-hai crossbow unit over here. I think Big Butt should get his crossbows off the walls immediately. Trumpster's getting a lot of free kills here. He's destroyed a lot of this unit. This unit's down to 85. So I'm just trying to see, was that Urukai infantry? No, that was all Urukai infantry. They're down to 71, so they lost 60 men there. Okay. Yeah. If we just have a quick look here, see what they're doing. Is any... Nah. Big boat that's wasting his ammunition. He's got to pay attention to that. All that ammunition is being wasted. He's not getting a single hit. It's all being absorbed by the siege tower. Now, what's good for Big Butt is that at least the Naru in our Royal Guard is shooting upwards, and most of the ammunition is not actually hitting his men. But that fire's also coming in now from Bardian Marksman, which is getting hits here. He's got to get his troops off the walls. He's losing too many men. This is where communication is key from your ally. Niflon Nobles. Kolfar Mans have charged in on a suicide mission. I'm not sure what MP was thinking here. They're routed, he lost them. Harlan Riders here wasting ammunition. They don't have a shot at all. Okay, MP's troops coming in. Looks like Beastie sallied out a little bit here. Just to engage the lumbermen, sorry. They were going to knock down the walls. Guys, it's the scout's cardinal sin, I think, to shoot upwards like that. You're wasting your ammunition. You're not getting too many hits at all. It's time to stop using it. You should only do that if you're shooting at a target where all your enemies really blobbed up and the chances of a hit is at least 50%. That way you're sort of getting a good kill to ammo ratio there. Now, yeah, this is what MP should be using his ammunition for. Definitely. He's doing it right here. But what's a little bit strange is he doesn't have too many troops stationed here, and his allies aren't sending over any men also this way. They open up two sections of the wall here, knock down both the gates. There's 4 entrances into the lower levels, and 4 is obviously better than 2 or 3. But MP can't go in alone. Now it looks like Big managed to save a lot of his crossbows, which is good to see. But Trumpster definitely got his teeth into those Uruks there.
The enemy must get no further.
Alright. Urukai infantry here down to 45, so they got hammered. You know, yeah, definitely Big Butt should send some forces this way. Going through this path is not as easy as you think, and Trumpster has really, sorry, not Trumpster, but Y2K86, sorry, has really stacked the deck. We've got Pikes, Dismounted Super Guard, and Troll and Farad all stacked up here. And that's just in the first row. Unless they've got some big heavy hitters of their own, like Berserkers. They got Berserkers and Nazca High. But once they send them in, they're also vulnerable to much arrow fire from the top. Going through this path, not as easy as you think. You know, what's over here? Okay, Lindon has moved considerably. He hasn't moved in just yet, and Douge is now entering Dale. Most of his army is still outside the walls. I don't know why Lindon and Khazad-dûm are being so cautious. They can move their troops all around the lower levels of the city here. Like, there's no reason to hang outside, at least not while there's no defenders here. And MP is pretty much going in alone, which is a little misguided, I think. A little bit out of character for MP to do something like this. You know? is if he has support in the area, it makes sense. But right now he's going in alone against 3 armies.
The enemy are at the gates.
And, you know, he sent his Rudar Axemen maybe to draw the defenders in so he can shoot at them with his Trollshot Axe Sowers. Not a bad idea. But as you can see, he's under heavy fire now himself. His Rudar Axemen are being cut down, they're wavering. He's losing his Trollshots pretty quickly actually. Hopefully he can use his ammunition before they're all gone. He's winning the missile fight actually, between the White Beast Hunters and himself. Okay, Venge has his Helm on guard here. Helm Riders, sorry, shooting directly into the Earls of Dale. Probably should just move him over here. He's got Rudar Clansmen here, not armoured up. So they're at a slight disadvantage. Okay. MP's knocked down the front gate to the 2nd level. With the chariots nearby. Is he going to try and charge them in? MP's going in alone again. And, like clockwork, defenders are surrounding him. And this is pretty good. He's managed to position the Earls of Dale in such a way that these Trollshot Axe Sowers can really dig into him. But Venge is also getting in his way now too, so we've got a little bit of miscommunication there between Lyndon and Rudar. I think Trollshot Axe Sowers are struggling to fire here because the chariots are in their way. And here come the Earls of Dale again. Trollshot Axe Sowers unable to get a shot off. And Trumpster getting his troops out of the line of fire. Oh, this is another unit though, of Trollshot Axe Sowers. Okay, so Venture's trying to use his javelins here. Unfortunately, we have Ranger Fire coming in there. Who's it from? Can't see. Someone's shooting at him. Is it Blackshot Dragon Slayers? I don't know if it is or not. I didn't see any Rangers shooting at him before. I heard something. It might have been the Blackshot Dragon Slayers. Okay, Trollshot is actually getting some hits here on the Trollman of Harad. It's pretty good. It's only a few axes, but he's getting damage, he's getting kills on an important unit. Okay, we've got Douche or Dog. I don't want to say Douche and get it wrong the whole time, but the E sort of turns it into a Douche. Or Doggy. The Doggy's with a Y. Yeah, this is embarrassing. I'm English and I can't even pronounce the word properly. Or I'm just unsure of myself. Alright. Big's forces here, broken, fallen back. He's running out of men. Oh no, he's got a sizable army left. Okay. We've got some Nazca High way out there. I don't know why. I think maybe he forgot about him. Hopefully he brings him in soon, or at least puts him here. You know, you shouldn't just send up units one at a time, guys, and have your army so spread out. Just station your troops nearby so you can reinforce your attack instead of just losing your momentum and having to start all over again, you know? You want to try and keep your opponents on their toes a little bit. Just maintaining the pressure, even slightly. Because, you know, the whole attack and then stopping attack enables your opponents to reorganize themselves. And makes it easier for them to repel your next assault, you know? You don't want to allow your enemy too much room to breathe. Same goes for the defenders. Although the onus is on the attackers. There's more pressure on the attackers to do that than the defenders. Okay, Joe's actually fallen back a bit. Did he abandon? He brought his battering ram back. He didn't even try to knock down the gate. And Beastie, for the most part, is wasting ammunition. Are they trying to hit the Mokuni bows? Is that what they're trying to hit? A lot of his men are shooting upwards, but more than 50% of his men is at least shooting at a respectable angle. An acceptable angle, not respectable. But they're not killing too many of the Mukindi bows here. And Mukindi bows are out of ammunition. So maybe it's not worth shooting him at the moment. Maybe he's just better off saving his ammunition later until Joey launches his assault, and then he just positions his archers here on elevated positions to shoot at Joey's attack. Makes it easier for him to repel Joey later on. So yeah, BC should conserve his ammunition. He stopped firing, but I don't know if it's because he's used up his ammunition or not. Just zoom in here for a quick second. No. Alright. BC's sending up his forces. Nazca High still all the way out there. Okay, MP's bringing in his men a little bit more. Lindon's coming in. There is seriously no point in bringing up siege towers, guys, unless you're going to try and get them through the city and deploy up here. That makes sense. Like, the attackers have already got a siege tower inside the city. They've even got some up here. I think maybe he's trying to get it deployed, maybe he's having some pathfinding issues. We don't usually see siege towers up here. So it could be why we haven't seen this issue before. Wow, okay. MP's down to one more catapult. He's only got one catapult left. Now this is pretty good. This is pretty smart here of Dodge. He's trying to absorb the fire arrows there from the siege towers. Look, don't underestimate these arrow towers, guys. These watchtowers on the city of Dale, they're really, really good, and they will bring down your artillery if you get it too close to them. Source from the last video, these arrow towers set each catapult alight very quickly. MP's already down to one. And he's still got a lot of damage left to do on this wall here. He's got to fire at least 5 more shots. In that time he can easily lose that catapult. Okay, troll shot axe throwers looks like they're trying to fire. Okay, targeting the narrow sentinels, that's pretty good. Getting some damage, falling on pikemen, holding the gap, protecting the troll shot axe throwers, very important. MP's getting some good kills here now. He's brought down at least 15 of the narrow sentinels. 14 to 28. Defenders holding on pretty strong here. Barney marksman out of ammunition. Oh boy. I think he's lost his last catapult. There it goes. He still have 40% left to do on that. And that's it. So, the maximum entry point so far is 3. I don't know if they can get the siege towers working. It doesn't seem like they can. So yeah, the attackers are really up against it here. We got Trolls of the White Hand by themselves. They will not last long here at all. They're going to fall very quickly. Nothing like a coffee in a 62,000 frame replay, eh? 2 left. Oh, we've got a couple of berserkers, but they're down to like 4. 6, okay. Alright, so what has the defenders got in position here? We've got Adela Rangers. Yeah. Okay, Big Butt just can't attack from this position. Defenders have it too well covered, so that brings us back down to 2 entry points into the city here, at least. For the time being, anyway. I think Douche and MP have the best attacking position right here. Okay, looks like MP might need to try and use his javelins and Yaxos as best he can. Just to fire in through the gate and try and take down as many troops as he can. Unfortunately, Mython Noble's wasting a lot of their ammunition. Getting absorbed in, well, it would be absorbed by the wall here, but it's being hit by being taken out by the battering ram anyway. Hang on, I went through the wall there. Okay, let's just have a quick look here. Does the ammunition go through the wall? I don't see anything. Do you guys? Oh, hang on. Okay, that went through. So they changed targets. Alright, so it's 15 here, 31. So the arrow tower set the siege tower here alight. No big loss to the attackers there, they can't really use it anyway. Alright, so MP here has a line of sight on the dismounted Serpent Guard. If you're using quickly, you can take out some of them.
We're under attack!
Alright, they're reloading. Let's see how many fire. Okay, so at least 3 javelins there getting absorbed by the battering ram. Most are getting into their target. Hey, some hits are better than no hits. You'll have to bring them forward if you want to try and hit the Tromina Farad. But they've got to set up another unit to keep the Dalian Spearmen busy. (19 and 35). IDK will let the pull his men back. Okay. It looks like Douche's men are really needed here. Like, I wonder if the Iron Watch and Miramir, if Doggy, I'll call him Doggy, if Doggy places Iron Watch here, could they fire through and basically take out all the defending troops pumped up in this area? That would really help Lindon advance. You know? The defenders need something to tip the scale back. Sorry, the attackers need something to tip the scale back in their favour. Right now, the defenders are doing a great job. They got the attackers really covered at this point. Darwinian really reluctant to sort of press forward at the moment. He's probably really relying on his allies to try and draw some of these defenders away to the front. But in order to do that, the attackers really need to make more of an impact over here. They've got to try and put the defenders really on the defensive. It's pretty a lame analogy, I know, but we've got to do something that forces it, that sends the defenders into a panic. Because right now the defenders are looking pretty comfortable, and that enables them to make clearer decisions. And we've got the gate covered by archers on the walls here. So that's a pretty it's a regular tactic we see used, and it's a decent one. We sometimes see rangers here as well, because they've got a good target here on the attacking forces on both sides, really. We've got Ashari Stalkers here. They can only really fire into the attacking forces over here unless these guys here push through further in. Kronos Legion being sent up. That was a really good shot there. That was a little bit wild. What happened there? Okie doke. We got 4 of them javelins, throwing their javelins into the Ashari Stalkers here on the walls. And they're getting kills. They're down to 28. That's actually pretty surprising. Somehow the attackers really got into the Ashari Stalkers. They're down to 28. So 50 have already been killed almost. Now we got a Demon Shield Guard here pretty close to the Khazad-dûm Reclaimers. And MP just got to keep them back a little bit. Only send the Axemen if they charge out at you. I'm trying to leave some space here for the Khazad-dûm Reclaimers so they can fire in. Now, for some reason, Dog is moving up his Reclaimers and they're trying to reposition them. I don't know. They still have ammunition. He doesn't want to bring them up too soon. The heavy name Pikes here, but he needs those for late game. He doesn't have a second unit, I don't think. Sending in your elites is all well and good, but you've got to make sure your enemy doesn't have elites of their own to easily repel them. Like these demons of the desert here are going to cause all sorts of problems if the attackers aren't careful. Now, from where the demons are right now, the attackers had a decent archer unit they had in play. They could fire into the demons of the desert, pushing them back, keeping them away from their allies. But I don't think they have that unit. I'm not seeing it anyway. The Iron Watch I don't think can reach that far. But, you know, as I said, if Doggy brought up the Iron Watch here, I think if he lined them up perfectly, he could shoot through this gap and really do some damage here to Y2K and the Trumpster and Beastie. So I think the defense are really getting away with it here. I think they're a little bit lucky. In their attempt to dominate their opponents, they've really cut themselves up here. And this is the target perfect for the Iron Watch. Defense here also getting a little bit of friendly fire here, which is good for the attackers. It's 28 here to 46. Well, we do have fire ammunition coming in. The attacking factions here today, with the exception of Ruda, have really good morale. So fire and mission won't really affect them as much. I do know that the walls can break, but it can take a lot. And they do have friendlies nearby, which is also boosting their morale, keeping them in the fight. Sentries here down to 6, and are still fighting. That was an Iron Watch shot there. Okay, Trumpster's reacting to that. Now once you get into these guys here, I'm sure that would really help them out. But where are they firing from? Okay, they're here. Warrenzel's Tyrion seems to be trying to fire in. They've got a target here of Recon Legion right in front of them. We also got some Barding Herb moving in. Alright, against a good fight here in the dismounted Earls of Dale. MP probably should have not charged in just yet. I think they're getting in the way of the Wardens right now. Yeah. He's risking friendly fire now. But the Wardens can still fire in here. Beastie's going to move these guys out of the way. The Wardens are actually getting into them now. That catapult is being very accurate today. Okay. Player named Pikeman, 74 and wavering. Doggy's got to move his warriors in to keep the morale of these guys up. Oh, they just broke. That's not a unit MP wanting to have breaking on him. Being cut to pieces. Okay, it looks like Dorwinian has sort of stepped up a little bit here. Okay, course defense is reloading. There's a battering ram in the way here. Not a bad idea at all. Yes, the course defense is throwing some daggers in there, but it's effectively shielding them from arrow fire from this direction to a degree. And I did not know course defenses could destroy siege equipment. But if they can do that, they can definitely destroy catapults as well. Alright, Joey's really going all in here. He's got his Evelyn Hammer Guard here. Looks like he's got plenty of Glademasters in here as well. So he's going for broke. He doesn't have too much left here. He's got some McQuindy bows, 2 units, and that's it. The rest he's committed. He lost a couple of men here. And he might have been a little bit too aggressive. He's got an Endor Blade Guard and Evelyn Infantry here. But he's got to really press hard here. These other troops at the gate. He's going to try and sandwich and destroy the Oak of Marksman and a Doom Shield Guard here. Before Beastie destroys his own men here. And I think time is on Beastie's side here, not on Joey's side. Where are the Hammer Guard going? They're not a unit I think he wanted to send elsewhere. Is he really trying to get them through here? He's doing something with them. We've got McQuindy Glademasters up here on the walls. Right, we've got Corsair Blackguards here on the walls. If Joey moves his Glade Masters through the gatehouse to intercept those Corsair backguards while bringing up his Mapindi bows, he can get his bows here on the walls to target Beastie's men. The Beastie's got some Casimir's Rangers here too. They're not firing at the moment. But I think Joe could have really positioned his archers here to take down a lot of Beastie's men. Because he's got a path he can get his men up there. But it looks like Beastie's trying to cut him off, so he can't do that from this direction anyway. We got Evelyn Hammerguard just standing here for some reason. It's not too good there from Joey. He's putting his army at a disadvantage by not getting his Hammerguard in the fight. It is 42 to 66. I wonder what target the Reclaimers are shooting at. Nice charge there from the Axe Guard. Warden's trying to help out. Well, this fight's clearly favouring the attackers here. They're pushing forward, they're bringing down men. They're really chewing up Invite here. Black shot not firing. Okay, Fallen Marines firing in. What are they shooting at? Barney Herd, okay. Rodden Javelins looking to take down the Barney Herd. I wonder if the Fallen Javelins can hit the Adela Rangers. If they're in guard mode, that makes sense. It says they're reloading. Okay, they're bringing down the Hashari Shadows, sorry. And now they're down to 2. The Seldon River Patrol appear to have died with javelins, but still with ammunition. 49 to 71. And that's not something you see every day. Not a bad plan. We gotta hurry up and get that siege tower moving a little bit. Because right now, it's effectively blocking the choke point. Leaving them very little room to maneuver. Alright, Nazca High are here. Looks like most of BC's army is being committed and unfortunately destroyed. He's really struggled to break through here. Y2K has made him pay dearly for it. Joey 1 Kenobi being pursued by the Harbingers of Casimir. His attack on the rear entrance appears to have failed. He's out of men. The last of his troops are being mopped up right now. It seems like the defenders have turned the attacker's strategy against them. Doggy and Vince, they're going for a big push. MP's got some Heritage Berserkers here. If he can get them through to dismantle Earls of Dale, he can fire into Y2K and all of Y2K's forces here. And Beastie's men too. But Lyndon's got to get that siege town moving again. We've got Blackshot Dragon Slayers here. This would be perfect for the Demons of the Desert. Right on cue. $56 to 76. Started River Patrol firing as well. Most of Doggy's men, to his credit, he got into safety behind the biting herd. The further they push to the left, the safer they will be. Unfortunately, all the forces in this narrow corridor are being obliterated. Trumpster needs to pull his men back and let Y2K do his work. $59 to 80. Ones of Elsturian, a fresh unit there. Okay, so Dornian just lost their general. Berserker's going to try and use their axes. And try to go after the Demons of the Desert.
Comrade at arms has been slain. Without their general, our allies may lose heart and flee.
Okay, so Joe got some revenge there. He took out Umbar's general. $84 to 82. So 18%. So attackers are bringing this back a little bit. Balance of power though, favouring the defenders just slightly at this point. They're literally trying to push a siege tower with another siege tower. It appears to be working slowly. Sole purpose of that was to negate the demons of the desert. Look, not a bad plan, but these Mythal Marines here still have javelins and they need to use them. It's not a bad plan, but they got to move the siege tower a bit more forward, I think. This is not a bad strategy, it's actually a bloody good idea. It does protect the troops quite a bit from enemy fire. Okay, Doggy's committing his Mithril Guard here. And, you know, he's got to hope that Blackshot are out of ammunition. It doesn't look like they are, though. Yeah, Doggy's got to pull back. Okay, MP's general is gone. Alright, Doggy's got to run for all it's worth. He's got to try and get in the demons of the desert. His window is closing fast. He's running. He might get there. Oh, they're going to fight. Alright, Doggy got lucky there. I watch. Sort of trying to fire through the gate. We'll see how effective this is. What is he up to? These guys can't be out of ammunition. Here's the guy pursuing the demons of the desert. Okay, so Doggy's got some guards doing and 4 pikemen here to try and hold back the tide. Iron Watch could take out the Naru Sentinels. Let's see what they do here. Who are they shooting? Alright. Alright. Not a bad response.
My lord, only half of our force
I
remains.
might have switched targets personally. I don't know if they'll fire. Iron Watch are pretty good in combat. They should do alright here. Okay, Soil Master's actually wavering a little bit here. And they broke. The end of 31 broke. Well done to the Iron Watch. Okay, they got the attackers. So the attackers have got the defenders on the run. We still have a noble chariot here. One of them left. Not too many, but one. Mithril Guard surging forward here. Serpent's Fang still have ammunition. Oh well. In the past, they always had an attacker assaulting from the rear. With 2 choke points, but this time the attackers are really only left with 1 and no catapult, so they can't knock down any section of the wall here. They might be able to bring up a siege tower. I say the word might. But we'll see. Looks like we're about to have a bit of a gap, and so we'll do a small cut here, guys, and we'll come back soon. Alright, we're back briefly. And the Nazgûl High here from Big Butt. Bring up a battering ram, but the defenders sally out here. They're also trying to put up a siege tower. Look at that crossbows over here under fire from somebody. Can't see who. Oh, the Alien Royal Guard here, I think. So they switch targets. Let's go high down to 12. It would have been wise for the defenders to bring up some support for the Nazgûl High here. They send them up alone. Demons of the Desert are back. So they're finally out of ammunition. Beasts send down some forces. They're almost defeated. Okay, the defense has knocked down the gate. But they've got a siege tower coming up, as I said before. And try and put it on the walls over here, I think. The Iron Watch can maybe take out the Ocarandas Legion here. Myth Marines still have javelins. They could be used here to fire straight into the Ocarandas. BC sees the threat. He's pulling back. Okay, Myth Marines trying to get some firing underneath the gate. Don't really have too many targets to shoot at besides the Bardi and Marksman. Blackshot Dragon Slayer is taking out the guards of Khazad-dûm. Demons of the Desert still have ammunition. Thought they were out. The Marines are getting hammered. Okay, there's one left. Attacker's really determined to kill all the demons there. Now, Trumpster's still got a big weapon in his arsenal, his Blackshot. They still have a lot of ammunition. Of course, the attacker's a lot of grief and could probably stop their attack. He's got enough ammunition.
Praise the saints, my lord. We have lost. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Alright, so the attackers have brought this back within 7%. They've managed to really initiate a great fight back here. This would look like all hope was lost for them. It's still with the defenders though at this point. I've got to still on time to speed things up because it's getting a little grindy at this point. The Iron Watch is standing by, but it doesn't look like they have a shot at all.
Lord, our men are in command of the city.
We have a fresh unit here of Demons in the Desert. Iron Watch down to 23.
Control of the city.
The Iron Watch stand back far enough, they could fire over the walls into the demons. Okay, Seven's Fangs have targeted the Mythical Marines who got up here on the walls. They're being pursued though by the Trollman of Farad. They're trying to get at the Blackshot Dragon Slayers. They're wavering though, so this strategy will not hold for very long. They're drawing fire here from the Serpent's Fangs. Modern Blade Masters in the Citadel here, but they're unsupported. Oh, okay, that was not too good there from Y2K.
Our men have taken control.
I know what he was trying to do, but he should have known a little bit better.
Curse. Our men
This is
no
body-piercing
longer
ammunition
command
after all. And while he did get some hits on the Northern Blade Masters, he dealt a lot of damage here to the Dalian Paladins. As you can see, he killed a few of them.
Lord, our men are in command.
He could have even killed Trumpster's general there by accident. He was lucky. $88 to 94, still holding that 6% variance. Eldrin Blade Masters trying to drive back the demons. Eldrin Blade Masters might actually fight to the last man, because the attackers have a limited window here to get through. They probably have to push through now with everything they've got.
Our men no longer command the city.
The Iron Watch have ammunition, and I don't think they can use it. Same goes with Little Marines. We know they still have javelins, but they don't have a shot.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Alright, Mythical Marines targeting the Dalian Royal Guard and Dalian Paladins. Reclaimers pulling back a little bit, trying to use their axes. Dale getting a little bit too aggressive here for his own good. Probably times 2 speed it.
Lord, we have lost control of the city.
Cavalry Reclaimers trying to take out the Blackshot Dragon Slayers. To 96.
Lord, our men curse. Our men no longer command the city.
Lonzo's Tyrion firing in. President Reclaimers trying to get some fire in. The Marines out of ammunition. Demons of the Desert can't fire in, they don't have a shot. Alright. Look, he just lost his general. This time 6 expedient. It looks like we have the Iron Watch trying to fire in actually. Where are they shooting from? I don't know, I can't see. Oh, there they are. Iron Watch down to 4. (92 to 97). What's maneuvering around? They're not gone. Looks like they're kind of season trying to kill the Iron Watch. Look for a better target, definitely. See what they can do here. (95 to 98). Now the siege tower is getting in the way a bit.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Slain the enemy general. These troops will lose their will. Look how our cowardly praise the saints. Our men have taken control. My lord, we have lost control of the city.
Alright, 95 to 99. The defenders have this, so we'll fast forward to the end. Iron Watch broken. We're done here. Okay. Okay, so well done to the Trumpster, 3,183, Beastie Cont, Beastie Cont, 1,384, Y2K86, 2,091, Doggy, 1,381, MP Beckamy, 1,066, The Vengeful One, 1,223, Joey 1 Kenobi, 754, Big Butt Cheeks, 318. Okay, so Trumpster, Daily Royal Guard, 127, Blackshot Dragon Slayers, 108. Adela Rangers, 533. Nice job. Dismounted Earls of Dale, 77, 100, 114, and 264. Barding Herb, best was 136. Dalian Spearman, 118 and 177. Good job there. Barding Marksman, 121, 205, and 221. And Seldon River Patrol, 124. So good kill counts there all around, ranging from good to excellent or outstanding. Thank you to Trumpster for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.